Nation. Eyes like an eagle, ears like a hawk, half man, half predator.
Hi folks, Billy Lawson and Brian Stevens with Stick'emArchery.com. We're here with Mr. Spook Spann. He's our new spokesperson for the website. Spook's got a brand new television show called Spook Nation TV out. Spook, tell us about the show.
Well, we're excited. I know that. I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to be able to do something like this. And I mean, this is going to be a serious hunting show. I mean, it's going to be, a little more serious, I think, than what most people are used to watching. We're going to be chasing big animals, monster bucks. We're going to show a lot more about how we're doing it, how we're getting it done. It's going to be a little more hardcore than what people are used to, I think, and it's not going to be a party time. I've been very blessed. I've gotten to hunt some good places, and I've learned a lot of tactics and techniques and how to use different types of, I call tools or accessories in the hunting world to help make you successful, and hopefully we can bring that to everybody out there too, show them how we use different things at different times. You don't have to be locked into one decoy or one sight or you change according to what's happening around you, and we're going to try to show everybody how that happens.
Spook, when you look at the TV show and you think about you as a person, you as a hunter, I mean, how is the TV show going to reflect you and reflect all the years of hunting that you've had and all the accomplishments you've had in that regard?
Well, I want Spook Nation to show everybody the passion that I grew up with hunting. From the time I was 6 or 7 years old chasing squirrels up to being fortunate enough to chase animals all over the world and hunt big bucks, which is what I love the most. That passion that we're going to bring out in that and how we get it done. Yeah. Also, I want to bring out the what the American hunter hopefully is all about, and try to bring Americans back in to embrace what made our country great. God, family, and country. I mean, that's something that I think is starting to get lost a little bit, and I want the youngsters of the world to grow up seeing a show that's about not just about me, but just about America. Yeah. Being a God-fearing American hunter out here, enjoying what God has put here for us to have and enjoy. And
how we all grew up in,
that's right.
in what we
and
love so
moving
much.
on into our new generations of our kids and what we're teaching them.
Let's look downstream 5 years and take Spook Nation TV. I mean, how is your TV show, how is Spook Spann, how is Spook Nation TV going to change the outdoor industry and make it different, make it better? Yeah.
Well, I hope that I can incorporate that, like working with you guys, Stick'emArchery.com. Together we can make a difference in just the overall attitude of hunters, people in the industry and outside of the industry, where instead of kind of working separately towards different issues, we're working together as hunters and outdoorsmen. It doesn't matter what camouflage you're wearing or what bow you're shooting or where you're hunting, whether you're hunting with a bow or a gun or whatever. It's that we're all working together to preserve the right that we have right now, and that's to hunt. I think sometimes we get so worried about how big a buck somebody's shooting or where we're going to hunt or this and that. We're starting to lose focus about whether we're even going to have the right to in 10 or 15 years. So that's what I want us all to do, and I hope that's what Spook Nation and Stick 'em Archery can achieve together. Billy, tell me a little bit about you. I know you're from Florida. I mean, I know you're like us. You like to hunt and fish and do all that stuff, but give us some more insight on the life and Billy Lawson.
Yeah, I was born and raised and still live in Kissimmee, Florida. I was born and raised on a cattle ranch. Rode a horse pretty much all my life, working cows and working the ranch, whether it be on a tractor or building a fence or whatever. But had my big passion hunting. Did some guided turkey hunts on our place. Managed my deer herd.
That's awesome. Well, I know I've been going down there to that area for probably 20 years on vacation. And of course, I've Osceola hunted. And when we first got together and Al told me that where you were from and where you live and you had a farm, you turkey hunted, I was like, whoo, that's awesome. All right, Brian, I know you grew up with Billy down in South Florida. but then you moved to Georgia. So give us some insight on the differences in hunting South Florida and then moving up to Georgia.
Well, like Billy, you know, we both grew up in Florida. I grew up on a big cattle ranch in Central Florida as well, and Bill and I have known each other since 4th grade and hunted many years. I know, you know, I tell myself that every day. But in spite of that, I've healed and kind of been able to, you know, progress and you know, hunting in Florida, I learned a tremendous amount from Bill and the property, and like Bill said, we are fanatics about the deer hunt, and we had a lot of success in hunting the deer in Florida. But you know, a different type of country, a different type of deer, and the deer in Georgia, you know, you've got a different terrain, and you've got some really big bucks in Georgia, and an opportunity to harvest, you know, a trophy animal. It's just like some of the things that you said. It's just, you know, finding that deer and just being as strategic and smart. And that's one of the things about me for bow hunting is that I love the challenge. You have to be strategic, you have to be smart, and you have to be tactical at times. And, you know, there have been many years when I first started that I failed. I mean, I failed miserably.
That's everybody, yeah.
You know,
that's just part of it.
But when you have that, you know, opportunity.
He failed more than I did.
Just means you had more opportunities.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I think, if I remember correctly, who introduced you to bow hunting and had you shoot your first
This
bow?
is true.
I think I got something started.
This
All
is
right.
true.
So,
You can tell they grew up together.
so you know, for me, it's just the strategy, it's the passion,
Yeah.
and
Spook Nation. Eyes like an eagle, ears like a hawk, half man, half predator. He's living to stalk with the heart of a lion, the nose of a buck. It's blood, sweat, and tears, a skill. This ain't luck. From the day he was born, he had a burning desire to make Tennessee proud and set the world on fire. From the swamps to the Rockies to the North Pole, with a gun and a bow and a mission in his soul. Muscle and bone beneath the Under Armour. He's wearing a camouflage badge of honor, proud to wave the flag of the USA. He believes in God and family every day. He travels the nation, he's an inspiration. Welcome to the land of Spook Nation.
Spook Nation is brought to you by Real Scent, suppliers of Spook Spann's Wildfire. Under Armour, athletes hunt. Hydrotrek, it's about getting there and getting back. PSE, precision shooting equipment.
Spook Nation.